What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today in the world of indie games, we're going to be taking a look at a title that people have been recommending to me called Project Silverfish. This is from the developer that created Adaka, which we covered a couple of years ago, but Adaka was one of those games that really slid underneath the radar as sort of like a breakdown of Half-Life 2 ideas set inside of an open world that definitely had like Stalker influences. Like, it was one of those games that really came through, got really great reviews, had really great feeling gameplay, and so now the developer of that little underground gem has come out with Project Silverfish, which is a Stalker-esque survival game as well that I've been hearing really good things about. It's been recommended to me from all over the place, from my Discord to like Twitter to other places. So like, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the game today. We're gonna do some first impressions. I literally just bought the game and installed it. These are my first impressions of the title. I'll talk about the things that I like, and I'll talk about the things that I don't like as we get on into it. I will play for as long as necessary here today, because sometimes games like this take a little bit to catch their momentum, but if after watching this you wanted to get the game for yourself, I got a link for you down below in the description. You can check that out there. Let's go ahead and start this thing off. We can choose between 6 canonical character classes to play as, or we can play as a custom character from scratch. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll try the custom character out. I don't really care what my little furry lizard guy looks like. Like, honestly, I don't feel super engaged just with the aesthetic of my character, but I'll try to put something together here. It's just not my particular personal style of, you know, characters or whatever. I tend to prefer like human beings and whatnot. But let me customize my guy real quick and then we'll get into it. Alright, so I got my character customized. Honestly, looking pretty good. Like, when we first started out, I was like, I don't know about this guy. But honestly, I think I'm kind of coming around to, like, our little lizard man guy right now. I'm kind of feeling it. Like, he looks significantly doper than he did when we first started out. And so I think I'm going to let it slide. Let's go to the next one. And over here, we get to decide on what we start out inside the zone with. So I've named my character already. I've said that we're going to be of the neutral faction. So this is definitely like Stalker Gamma. Like, we're starting out essentially as a loner in this case, and then later on we can decide whether or not we want to join like duty, or whether or not we want to join freedom, or so on, you know, monolith, whoever it decides we click up with. We do need to pick our attributes though, which is the interesting part about this. I'd probably go for like, I don't know, steady aim sounds pretty good to me. So I just kind of spread it around, but there's a lot of good stuff inside of here. I actually like the spread of perks and negatives that they give you inside of here. You've got like utilitarian stuff, but there's also much more interesting things, like you take psychic damage when you spend too much money at one time. You know, like there's interesting things inside of here that kind of make the character feel unique. But for right now, we've got a stack of steady aim, we've got a stack of looting. It looks like we've got 1 stack of intimidation so that we can bruiser it up, and then I take slightly more damage from enemies when they hit me, and then I also lose health when I spend too much money all at once at like a merchant. And I'm kind of like cool with that. I guess we'll leave it on the default difficulty. That means that when we die, we get to pick 5 items from our inventory to respawn with, and the rest go to a backpack where we died. So we've got to do like a little bit of a corpse run. But let's start this thing off. This actually has me kind of stoked right now. Like, the opening options were very interesting. Alright, what am I doing here? What's going on? The river dock, day 1, 5 in the morning. Here's your stop. You were meant to take me to Bewley. No can do. Bewley's a battlefield nowadays. I ain't getting shot for you, even if you had paid me for what I asked for. Besides, the observatory, it's east of here, and you could use the help, Greenhorn. What's the observatory? Freelancer camp. They've got a trading post and a job board up over there. Freelancers are good folks so long as you're useful to them. You could recognize them by their green camo and their yellow stag patch, but don't be expecting them to have your back if y'all get in a fight. I learned that one the hard way. Okay, I'll be on my way then. So this is my stop. Do I have a gun or anything? I have a duffel bag. Let's open it. Ooh, there's like a little animation. Okay, so we've got a gas mask, we've got a knife, and we've got a old grandpa hunting shotgun. Like, basically, we've got an over-under shotgun with 10 rounds. Okay, I can live with that. Does that go on right there? Oh, and it shows up on our character, too. Hell yeah. Okay. I don't have a lot of resistances for right now, but, like, I also actually don't have a compass from what I can see. But there's only really one direction for me to go in, so I guess we'll head into town. Jump over the gap right there, crouch under this guy. How do I break out my gun? Yeah, give me my gun right here. I need to have the blicky ready to rock. This seems like one of those games that might get dangerous. Oh, they want me to crouch jump? Yeah, I was never good at crouch jumping. Unfortunately, I was never a big, like, Half-Life guy with the crouch jumping and whatnot. Some people really, really like crouch jumping. One thing that I've been exposed to over the course of my decade-and-a-half long career now, some people very, very passionate about crouch jumping. They feel like it should be included in, like, every single FPS ever. I've never understood it, but hey, we'll adapt to it. So we can pick up loose objects. Oh, we can pick up, like, anything that we want. Okay, so I can just, like, make a mess if I want to. Yeah, throw that over there. Okay, where am I trying to go to right now? Am I trying to go down inside? Can I break this? I can break that. It took a little while, but the knife got it torn apart. Okay, tab to open my inventory. We got all kinds of stuff just popping up on screen right now. A little bit of sunlight wouldn't be one of those things that I'd be upset about, though. What's up with this pipe in the way right here? Can I get that out of the way? Oh, I can pick it up. Gotcha. Can I equip it? Like, is it a melee? Ooh, nice. Okay, so I can, like, bash a dude with a pipe if I want to. I need toggle crouch, dude. I can't play games without toggle crouch. What does this do? Just turns the lights on and off? Alright. Let's get low. I don't think that that's an enemy. That's just like a mannequin. But it sounds like there's people talking down here, so, like, we'll do our best. There's guys right there. I don't know if they see me, but, like, I'm just going to move over to here. We're going to charge up a big smack. There we go. Put him to sleep. He's down. Did anybody hear that? Nobody heard that. Okay, so what's going on with you over here? You got, like, is your pipe better than my pipe? Hold on. I don't want to have pipe envy. We don't have, like, a damage value or anything that's assigned to this, so I don't actually know if it's a better. It's adjacent to garbage, but it's somewhat effective as a weapon. Well, maybe I should stick with a knife then. At least we got, like, that Rambo-esque, like, commando thing going on if we have a knife. This guy's coming. I think one of them saw me. I don't know. Oh! Get rocked! I don't want to have to knife fight anybody, though. There we go. Wow! Good feeling guns, dude. Good feeling guns and good feeling mechanics on taking these guys down. Are they lootable, a la Stalker? It looks like they're like zombies or something. I don't know. They don't look like lizard people, which I'm guessing are like the dominant species in this game. They just... I mean, that tongue right there, not natural. He's got some kind of, like, laser mask thing on, too. I don't know what we're up against right now, frankly. A little bit disoriented by the theming and what the game's got going on. I'm a little bit vexed. I wasn't expecting to go into a zombie apocalypse. All right, so staying well-fed will help you regenerate health faster after using a bandage. Well, I'm not wounded, so I don't think that's that big of a problem. We do have, like, a little Makarov over here, so I'll take that. I don't know what we picked up right there. Is that just ammo for the Makarov? It is, so it's 9mm. Okay, so we've got a PKP-11. The barrel is fouled up, and the slide is almost seized up. Oh, I'm feeling like... Hold on, reload. What's this gun gonna sound like? Let's hear it. It's all right. The shotgun sounds better, but it's still good. It's all right. I'll take it. I don't have an ammo indicator or anything either. So we've got 8 out of 8. So I'm just going to have to, like, keep count of my rounds as we go further on in. This is not the sort of game... Ooh, more ammo. This is not the sort of game where they give you a live ammo count on screen, although for accessibility reasons, might be interesting to take a look inside the options and see if that's one of those things that can be enabled. Nope, no option in there. So I guess I'll just kind of, like, move through this transition zone right here and see where it takes us. Where am I right? Oh, the observatory. They said this is where I was going to meet up with the homies, and I was going to, like, be able to get some jobs or something. What's up with the map? Oh, damn, dude. Okay, so you got, like, a chunky little map out here, and I'm guessing these are all connected, all like what they used to say they were going to make Tarkov do, although I guess they do have map transits now on Tarkov where you can go from one map to the next for, like, the experience bonus or whatever. So it's not like, it's like Stalker. It's self-contained zones that comprise an open world. We're not going to have, like, seamless... sort of movement in between zones, but I will say that the load screen did not appear that bad when I went from one zone to the next, so that's a nice thing to see. What do I have to put my gun away in order for people to talk to me? What's up with you? Who are you? Fresh off the boat, huh? If you're looking for work, go talk to Simi. She's in the main building over there. Also a safe place to rest and store your gear. Okay, let's go talk to Simi. Is Simi inside this building? No. We are living a Simi-less existence right now. That's not lootable. We've got... Oh, I thought there was a knife stuck in right there from that angle. Who are you? What do you have going on? You're a trader, so they will take 6 bandages and make it into a gas mask. They want 9 pills and they'll give us a camera, I guess, or maybe I'm giving them the camera. I don't really know. I'll wait till I have some of these items on me. Oh, no, I think we're actually trading left for right. Okay. You'd think I would have extrapolated that from the very obvious bright orange arrow, but, you know, sometimes UI... I play a lot of early access stuff where sometimes the UI does not make any form of logical sense, okay? It's made me massively paranoid. Every time I just assume something works the way that I initially think it's going to work, due to the fact that I go through like 10 games a day that are all, every single one of them is kind of its own little adventure in the world of indie gaming when it comes to UI decisions. I've become paranoid about it. A Tesseract. Interesting. Oh, dude, we can get a 556, so I need condensed milk and I need red coins. Okay. I'd like to pick up one of those SMGs, too. Are you Simi? Who are you? Pretty good gun variety on this vendor over here, too, for like a first vendor. That's pretty sick. For $61, I can get myself, like, a better pistol that isn't covered in tetanus juice. And so I might think about that. But for now, let's just keep it tight. Like, let's hold on to what we have. Is there anything in the... Ooh. Does anybody count this as stealing? Like, are they going to be upset with me? I broke up all the boxes over here to see if there was any loot or anything inside of them. But let's find Simi. There's Simi. I found her. She was inside the observatory. Oh, she got her Dragon Ball scanner on and everything. What do we have here? Another rookie looking to make a fortune in the wasteland? Yeah, something like that. Well, welcome to the observatory. I'm Simi. This place is sort of a refuge for freelance stalkers out here. If you're looking for anything in particular, I may be able to help you. I need direction. What do you need? Work? What do you got going on? So we've got hardware problems. Find a computer board, signal jammer in the crossroads, which is actually to the north of us. Okay, yeah, I'll take that. Can I only take one at a time? Oh, there's a bunch of jammers all over the place. Retrieve a tape containing the M35 radio transmission. Not long ago, I caught the tail end of a strange encrypted radio transmission coming from the zone. There's a small radio station on M35. It's still operational, so it might have caught a transcript. See if you can download the transmission onto a data tape and bring it back to me. Okay. Yeah, there's no time limit or anything on here. Find a wrench? I mean, we may just find that around while we're cruising anyways. And it looks like we've got a bunch of other signal jammers that we can look into, so hey, let's grab them and let's do our thing. Anything I can help you find? Oh, she's also got trades that we can play around with. Interesting. She just flat gives me money for some of this stuff. I think I have copper wire, or at least I think there was a copper wire out here. Can I sell you your own copper wire so that I can buy a better pistol? I don't think this is the copper wire because it won't let me loot it. All right, well, we got a couple of jobs. Let's go to the crossroads and see if we can avoid getting mangled horrifically. I don't know. We'll play around with it. All right, the crossroads. Let's get low. We don't know what opportunities or what hazards or threats are going to be around here, so let's just chill for a minute. Something's going down. Oh, damn. What's going on over there? I don't know if it's an anomaly or if that's a gunfight. Kind of hard to say. These are all locked, so I can't get into them. I don't know if I can break them open with a knife or something like that. What are you? Just useless? Okay. Don't know what those are. Ooh, lockpicks. I will take those. Okay. Lockpicks probably be helpful at some point. Let's find a point of interest and, like, go for it. I'm going to say that little warehouse over there. Let's go check that little tiny warehouse. Like, if we can find a wrench or something else. So this was the leather works over. I mean, it says ether works. So maybe ether is a thing. I thought maybe the L fell off the sign or something. I don't know. I think I did see a stat or something when we were creating our character where it said something about, like, makes your ether use more effective. So I'm guessing maybe there's magic powers or something in the game. Is there any way for me to... Let me get on the boat. What's the boat got going on? Anything on the boat that I can loot? This seems like a prime location where we could get some goodies. Can I drive the boat? I cannot drive the boat. Fair enough. It's kind of early on in our adventure to start giving me things like vehicles anyways. No bad guys yet, strangely enough. Thought I heard a sound. Is that a pipe bomb? It looks an awful lot like a pipe bomb. It doesn't look like I can cut the netting off of that right there. I'm guessing that this game is partially using adapted Synty assets. That's kind of what it looks like to me. But it does also look like they took the time to actually convert it into something unique and interesting. Food's good. I'll take food. Food is solid. Do any of these other crates open? That right there has like some kind of hand lotion inside of it. I don't know how many things are going to be worth breaking open in here. Like, there's cardboard boxes and stuff. I guess I can test it just here, just this once. Okay, I broke open a bunch of boxes, and there was nothing inside any of them. I don't know if there's going to be stuff inside boxes later on. The hell is that noise? I think it's just bugs. Can I get anything out of this pile over here? Ooh, I like the way the sound that you make, like your footstep sound changes depending on what surface you're on top of. All right, yeah, definitely using some Synty assets in here. I recognize them. But I mean, honestly, the weakest part about Synty assets is the character models. And so they were smart enough when making this to realize that the environmental stuff was perfectly fine and they could utilize that to build out a game world. But they were smart enough to know that the characters are the weakest part of Synty, and thus they modified all the characters. That's good. What's inside it? Ooh, a wrench. I need that for a quest. Is that a flare? I don't know if I need a flare right now. So far, no bad guys. So, like, I don't know if this is just like a freebie gimme zone or what, but they said they wanted me to turn off some kind of jammer around somewhere. I don't see anything blinking, and I don't see anything sort of going up into the sky that gives me the impression it's a jammer. So I guess we'll just have to feel it out as we go. A little bit of ammo, another flashlight right there. I think somebody's fighting. I keep hearing something that sounds yeah, that's definitely a gunshot. I can get the radio. Oh, the radio turns on. You can actually activate and turn on radios. Okay. Maybe use it as a distraction for, like, stealth sections. And the gunfire does sound like it's getting a little bit more intense. Oh, dude, I thought... Is that a spider? That's like the world's biggest roach, bro. Luckily, my family's from Hawaii, so I know what giant roaches look like. Roaches so big you can hear them breathing, man. Big old beefy ones. Shipping, logistics, and management. Is there, like, a back way to get in here? What do you guys have for me? I'm trying to, like, loot up before I do anything too crazy out. It's possible that I may have been shot at. I think they're on my right. Oh, he's got a little Tech 9 rock. Oh, that guy just got wasted. Are you guys friendly or are you guys evil? So they do have kind of like rolling combat that happens on the game map, just like in something like Stalker Gamma. Okay, give me the tech. Yup, throw some more bullets in there. I way rather have the tech than a rusty Makarov or like a rusty little... I don't even know if that's a Makarov, to be honest. It's kind of got like a PPK look to it, too. But at least we got something automatic now that we could... Okay, so there's a bunch of dogs that they were fighting with. Are you cool, bro? Are we chill? Are you not gonna... Listen, he pointed a gun at me, alright? I had to do what I had to do. It wasn't personal. It wasn't personal. I'm not a murderous monster. What faction are you with? Is this gonna have long-standing consequences? Looks like this guy is from the Insurrection. What does that mean? The Insurrection. I think they didn't like me to begin with. I didn't really check my reputations on that menu before all this, but we do now have a Mosin, which is fantastic. So I need to kind of like set up my stuff here. So with the Mosin, do I have bullets for said Mosin? A small stack of cash is on the ground. Yep. Who are you? I can't see what armbands they're wearing. So like in Stalker, when you mouse over a guy, your reticle will go green, red, or neutral, depending. In this game, it doesn't do that. So I'm going to need to get some kind of like binoculars or like optics or something that will allow me to take a closer look at the guys with whom I'm interacting before I engage with them. I think that's going to be one of our earliest pickups. So you guys are some kind of weird skeletal cyborgs. So they got into like a big-ass fight over here. Scrapyard is still what we're looking for, though. Standard Ether Co. That doesn't say scrapyard. Let's get like a bird's eye view real fast. Like get on top of a building and just kind of look around. There's some zombies down there. Got that one. Got that one. That one's running away. He's probably the smartest of the bunch. There we go. Oh, he's like a suicide bomber zombie. Okay. I don't think I have any more ammo for this rifle. I think that's about it. Can I clear the ammo out of all of these? Yeah, dude, let me get the 20 rounds from there. You go in. Actually, I think a silenced pistol would be a really, really good idea. It's also got a stendo on it, dude. Okay. I can live with that. Take the ammo out of there. We got 85 rounds. Okay. I'd like to have something automatic, but like, I don't know, dude. We got James Bond gun right now. We get to run around being like, concrete. What's up, boys? What are we doing over here? What does the green arm patch mean? Who are the green arm patch guys? They're freelancers, I think. So they should not be outright hostile towards us. I think we should be good on that front. You get on here, go down the ladder. I'm just gonna kind of like walk up on them and hope nothing bad happens. What's up, boys? How we doing? We having like what are we doing? We having like a little lizard party up in here? Okay. You guys got anything lootable? Huh? You got anything hidden away up here that potentially I can have? I was expecting looting to go a lot slower, and we've been here for like 8 seconds, and we're already looted as hell. We gotta figure out where the scrapyard is. I unfortunately only have an overworld map. I don't have like a smaller zoom. Oh, I do have it. Well, maybe. Possibly. So that's where we were. This guy is in that insurgency faction, but he's not actually trying to fight me right now. So he may be cool. He said to back off.
Oh, whoever you are, I'm not messing around.
Okay. I'll go my own direction. You guys go your direction. I'm not trying to kick off any major, like, intifadas or anything right now. I'm just minding my own business.
Who's there?
Okay, okay. It's me. You can see me. You can see my face. Oh, you guys murdered a guy. See, that's why you're so jumpy. You guys all have guilty consciences because you've swept the entire map of anything that breathed or otherwise was not a gun-toting, knife-wielding maniac. Okay, so when it comes to finding this spot, another weapon crate over here inside this little barn that's got some goodies inside of it. I'm down for it. Can't get into that house right there. Is it possible that there's like a... Can I open that? Can't open that either. What about the lockpicks, dude? We had lockpicks, right? They're on our 6 key. You picked the lock! Hell yeah! Okay. What do we got here? What was that? So that is 45 caliber hollow points. Okay, I mean, we got a 45 snub over here. More people are fighting and shooting and dying right now. Oh, you can activate the door locks and things too. That's nice. Do I have weight caps or anything that I need to pay attention to? I do. So we are going to have to take stuff back and like drop it off at some point in order to just earn some cash. But while we do that, I'll probably pick up ammo for the Mosin. That way we've got like a long-ranged option and we've got like a shorter-ranged option. Anything inside of the house? Money. Money's always good. And we've got like a bolt and some food. How do I tell how hungry I am? Ah, that meter that's completely and totally empty right here. Eat some beans. Yup. I'm beaned out of my mind right... Oh, that did not give me nearly as much meter as I expected. All right, so after eating a lot of food... Oh, no, don't do that. That makes noise. We definitely don't want to make noise right now. There's some kind of, like, shooting going on. I don't know where the shooting is taking place, but shooting is definitely taking place. Those blow up. That's what I wanted to check. I just wanted to make sure. What about these houses over here? Can't get into there, but I could lockpick my way in. Oh, look, our first anomaly. Zombies. Okay. Got that one. That one just ran off into the bushes, though. Are there more of them coming? Shooting feels pretty good. I definitely like the sound. The suppressed gun makes me happy. It pleases me. Who are you guys with? You guys insurrection? I don't know, dude. It's kind of hard to ID exactly who's, like, swirling around me at any given moment. So what's up with anomalies in this game? Like, are they highly dangerous? Or are they, like, moderately dangerous? Like, am I being shot at, or was that a stray? Man, trying to get me to catch strays out here. Did you have anything? Nothing looks too interesting. Okay. A 45 lever action. Yeehaw, baby. Okay, we got ourselves a cowboy gun. Weirdly, it only holds 5 rounds. That seems a little bit underwhelming, but hey, it's a long gun, and it's shooting 45-70, so like, this is a considerable upgrade. I'd much rather have this than the Mosin. Lever action is just a ton of fun. I don't know if you ever fired a lever action, but firing a lever action is the good stuff. I'm guessing this is an anomaly over here too. How do I test an anomaly? I do have bolts. Okay, so it lights off like a big-ass detonation. I don't know if I got hit by a grenade or if it was the anomaly that hit me, because they kicked off a fight right at like the same moment. Use a bandage real quick. I don't know why my vision's all red right now. Probably because I'm bleeding, maybe? I don't know. Our health wasn't that low. We only lost like 2% health. Did you kill the guy that was oh, what do you have? Hold on, what is that right there? I'm getting this like, ooh, piece of candy. So he's got what looks like a infantry 5.56 rifle, along with the ammo to go with it. Okay. I'm gonna guess somebody went into the anomaly field. Let me look around for a minute and see if I can discover where this jammer is at so that we can get ourselves paid and kind of have like our first successful mission outside of the cordon. Hold on, what is that thing? Is that my guy? There was a thing up on the corner of the roof right there. It makes like a little like tweedly 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 noise. Like it makes like a, yeah, it was. That's the thing. Oh, dude, I thought we were looking for like a big assembly like the windsock thing over there that we were going to be destroying. It's like a little tiny walkie-talkie that's just laying around somewhere, and the only way that you can find it is by hearing it, basically. Like, it makes a noise. Can I have a pistol out while I also have my flashlight out? That's real unfortunate. It's getting kind of dark. Let's go back to the observatory before it gets any later, because I'd really like to have the benefit of using eyeballs. We're in a zombie-ridden environment full of gun-toting maniacs, all right? The last thing I want is to not be able to see. That's a bad place to be. Let's go get our cash. We'll sell off some of these guns, and then we'll call it a night. We'll sleep, and then we'll maybe go back out on another excursion tomorrow. But so far, I'm digging it. It's a really good-feeling game so far. The fact that this is mostly made out of assets and whatnot, well done. You managed to take like asset packs and whatnot and turn it into something that actually feels solid. I've got work. I'm going to turn this into you. I'm going to turn that into you. There we go. So we got 2 jobs done. We found her a wrench, and then we also disabled the jammer that was over there. Hey, and look at that. The freelancers like us a little bit better. We've got like 60 reputation with the freelancers now. Nice, dude. Looks like I can also take notes and like keep my own journal and everything. You got anything? Let's go to the shop real quick. Actually, I think I can lose all my gear if I die, so maybe I should hold on to some of these extra guns and whatnot now that I'm thinking about it. She said there's a rest spot up here. Ah, we have a stash over here. Okay, so like keep one of those, keep the Snubbinator, keep the James Bond gun. We'll throw the Mosin in there. We'll throw the 5.56 in there. I'm going to keep the 40-70 lever action, I think. And every other gun that I keep inside my inventory, I'm probably just going to vendor, in all honesty. We got a couple of knives. We got some beans. I'd like to pick up some more 45, I guess. That way we're strapped up on ammo. Now that I've unloaded my gear and I've slept till 5 a.m., what's going on over here? You don't have what you need for this. Is it like a workbench? Like I can craft on it, maybe? I don't know. There's the world that we live inside of. Okay, so we're a little worried about Uraska right now. Uraska is like, I'm guessing the red dot over there, West Carcosa, is where we're at. I don't know why there'd be a red dot on there unless that's where we were. It's nice to have a little bit of geographical context, though, for what it is that we're trying to do. Let's go to the vendor. Let's make a little bit of money. Let's spend a little bit of money. And let's get back out there. So things that I can sell. You can have my utility knife. You can have this book. You can take my extra flashlight. You can take the tech. You can take that. Take another flashlight. Is my weight coming down, like, in a way that matters? Not really. What do you have to buy? Do you have anything, like, good inside of here? So we can get an insulated jacket for $1,300. We're sitting at $760 right now. So we're going to need to make, like, a little bit more money before that becomes helpful. We can get a full face mask. Oh, they got a Thompson, bro? Oh, dude, I got to buy the Thompson. I have to. Meh, see? Meh. Give me the ammo back, and then just sell that to them. Can I buy 45 from you? I can get a compass. That'll be useful. Definitely need a compass as a utility for sure. I caught myself like 4 times wishing that I had a compass. Okay, I don't know if it's actually a Thompson. It's actually got like a different look to it in the way that it's mounted, so it could really be anything. But I have enough ammo for it that we can reload it once. But it does considerably increase our killing power. What other jobs did I have? So the floodplains and M35. Okay. We just got to go west when we get to the crossroads and we can get to the floodplain. So let me head on over there. The hell is that thing? Oh, it's meaner than I am. I'm stuck. I think it's dead. Oh, there's zombies, dude. We have so many problems. Kill it. Okay, all right. I was just kind of looking around for a second. Oh my God, that thing mangled me, bro. Give me, yeah, use a bandage real fast. See if we can patch that up. And we got to regenerate a little bit slowly here. If I bandage again, will it stack? It will. It'll stack. We just got to wait for our health to come back. All right, let me keep myself well fed too. Is that thing edible? I have questions about the edibility of this monster. Will you fill up my meter? No, you won't fill up my meter. I only got 31 rounds left, dude. I was kind of meandering around in between edits and things got a little bit amped up. Good Lord. Beware, here be dragons. Are we hostile with the dragon guys? We're not. We're not hostile with the dragon guys, so we should be in good shape over here without getting, like, sniped from 8 miles away. Hopefully. Let's take a look around the floodplains and see if we can make some money. We got a couple of hours on our hands right now to fiddle around with. Another workbench right there. There's nothing inside that warehouse, so we'll just keep that on the D-low for right now. What's up, boys? How we doing? We just hanging out?
Mind your own business.
Ow! Okay, I've been shot. I've been shot! Well, that went extremely poorly. I didn't think they were gonna jump me. I guess from now on, I just gotta murder everybody as a matter of course the second that I see them, because I had the jump on them. My faction reputation said that we weren't unfriendly, and yet they opened fire on me. I looked in the options to see if there was a way for me to holster my weapon, like maybe that was what went wrong, because that's very much like a stalker thing, is that if you point your gun at somebody while trying to talk to them, they think you're trying to rob them. If you keep doing it for too long, they give you a warning. They're like, put it away, stalker. And then they shoot you in the face, even if they're friendly with you, if you point guns at them. And so I was just trying to make sure, but okay, all right. I see how it's going down. I've decided that since they fired on me, they are now my enemy. And I'm going to mercilessly annihilate them like the Punisher everywhere that I see them. But first, I gotta pick up all my goodies. There we go. Let me get all my goodies real fast. Luckily, the world map isn't really that big, so it's not like that long of a haul. In order to get back over here, let's check this suburb. Maybe we'll be able to pick up a little bit of food or something. I don't have any bolts left on me, so anomalies are gonna be a little bit dangerous. Nothing inside that. Zombies down. Okay. I'm glad that you weren't one of the explodey ones. Ow. Okay, how much did that hurt? A little bit is how much it hurt. Okay, let's throw a bandage on it real fast. Oh my god, dude. Horrendous. Big-ass bugs everywhere, man. When humanity's gone, the nasties come out to play. Well, we got a little bit of food right there, and I'm starving when I res, too. Beautiful. Okay, well, let's bean it out real quick. Nothing that some fast refries can't fix. There we go. I love refried beans. I like charro beans the best, but refried beans are good, too. A little bit of money right there. They probably want to change the physics around those so, like, on an object that's laying down, they're, like, laying properly at the bottom, but it's not that big of a deal. I've seen that stuff in, like, Surrounded and whatnot, too, and Surrounded's super fun, so, like, one of those minor quibbles, but not anything important. Can I get into this house somehow? Like, is there access to this place? There is a cabinet back in there. I'm just gonna sneak over this way, go up and over the top. Man, without bolts, I don't know, dude. I am interested in getting into this area for, like, resources and whatnot, but I just don't know. I've got, like, a million sausages, so shove one of those down my gullet. Reload the blicky right here, because I forgot to loot my ammunition I couldn't bring my ammunition out with me. I only got to pick 5 items. So, like, I could get the guns, but I couldn't get the ammo. Ugh. All the food in the world. Hell yeah. I don't know what we're up against in this big old gnarly area, but we might as well take a look. Zombie over there with a pipe. Was a zombie over there. I don't really want your pipe. From what I recall, it was only worth like $1. Oh, they get actual physical bullet holes in them when you shoot them. Like, that doesn't look like that's textured on. I mean, it might be. It might just be solid bump mapping, but, like, I'm pretty sure you actually knock a chunk out of these zombies when you shoot them. Okay. The hell was that creepy-ass noise, dude? Was it you? Did you drop anything? Let's go through the fence. Okay, that door opens. What do we got going on in here? We got a bomb. We got some ammo. We've got a wrench. Okay. Keep the shoddy on me for a second. I'm guessing this is for a quest or something a little bit later on. I don't know. I get the feeling that this is very much modeled after Stalker Gamma. Oh, there's our jammer thing. I needed to kill a jammer in this zone. Cool. So job's done. Ooh, lockpicks. Yep, those are always useful. I don't see any other potential threats around. So I think we should be all right. Let me get back inside, and we'll check some of the other outbuildings real fast for, like, anything we can get our hands on. Although there's no guarantee, so we came in from over here. Partitions, lockers. Are the lockers? Can I pick them? Let's find out. Where are my lockpicks at? Give me my lockpicks. Hey. What is that, a lighter? I think it is. Yeah, it's a lighter. Okay. I thought I had like 16 lockpicks, dude. Why do I have such a small amount of lockpicks? Another wrench. Nothing in there. I don't even know what that is, but bandages are good. Definitely take a bandage. Okay, now we're cooking with gas. Come on. Bottles. Okay. I don't see anything out the windows, so let's carry on. Nothing that looks lootable inside of there. We've got another outbuilding down here. Just trying to get like a vantage point on whatever might be out here. Wonder if there's anything on the skiff. Maybe. I mean, there's a ladder. Dude, it'd be so sick if you could actually take the boat and like put, like take off with it, dude. I'll be down for that action. Vehicles are the best. What is this place? Oh, that can't be good. Where's my flashlight at? Give me my gas mask. How dark is it without the flashlight? Dark, but I can still kind of see if there's a threat down in here. What are you? That's got to be for something, right? Has to be. That's gotta be. We can't open the sliders. Where does that take me? Dr. Mosby's lab? Are you hostile? Who are you? Can we talk? Well, you didn't shoot me. That's always a good sign. Is this like a base? Oh, it is, dude. It's like a base. Okay, I feel a little bit better, man. I was a little bit scared. You'll trade a knife for a grenade launcher? Are you stupid? That's a terrible trade. You must really, really need a knife. What do you sell? You want this pipe wrench? Here, you can have that pipe wrench. You can have all three of those whiskeys. I don't... Oh, you can light things on fire with the lighter. I suppose that's kind of like self-explanatory, but looks like there's going to be areas that don't have like oxygen because there's oxygen tanks and things. Oh, damn, dude. You got like the bison over here, dude. Ugh, if I can afford it, I'm going to take it. Let's get the bison and as many ammus as I can possibly get for it. I have 39 rounds. That's not even enough for one magazine. But, like, it's going to have to do, I suppose. Slot in the bison because I want to take a look at it. Yup, reload that bad boy. Oh, yeah, now we're talking. Okay, now we've got some serious bang, bang, boom, boom. What kind of contracts you got? Hardware problems? Dr. Mosby wants a computer board. I mean, there's a signal jammer right there. Except that, are these guys clicked up with the dudes that, like, opened the starting town? It looks like maybe they are. Or are they the Revolution? They're not the Revolution. I have some reputation with them. Freelancers did go up, though, but I'm not super convinced that I'm the one that did it. Or if I did do it, I don't know how I did it. But it appears as though things have gone up. What is this? Oh, you can watch movies on there? Oh, damn, dude. So there's going to be, like, extrapolative stuff around the map that you can find that play, like, little videos that get you into the setting? Okay, I can feel it. This guy will trade a carbine for 37 soups. That's a lot of soups. Stim pills that make you regenerate 4 times faster. I'm guessing turning in the quest made the Revolution happy for getting rid of the jammer. Let's head back across the road and see what kind of mayhem and villainy we can get ourselves into now. So I've pretty much looked at all that building over there. Over here we have moving anomalies. I don't know if they give chase or not. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. I don't think they do. I think I just got to avoid them. I think it'll be alright. He said knowing full well that he might get blown up and converted into a bunch of little hamburger chunks. And climb up this way. Let me get a bird's eye view real quick. How bad is fall damage? Not that bad. I didn't take any damage from that fall. Can this be opened? It didn't break open, so I'm guessing the answer to that question would be a resounding no. And then this puts us back into those outbuildings where we were already looking around at. So we kind of want to cross the street over here and see what we got going on. Is there a firing selector on this bison? I don't think there is. I think we may be stuck on automatic with this bad boy. That's fine by me, though. Are you guys insurrection? Who are you guys? Well, they don't appear to be paying attention to me, so that's good. That's a significant upgrade from getting murdered like last time. Spark plug. Don't know what that's going to be useful for out here, but hey. A little bit of food. Ooh. Is that an M23 grenade? Yeah, I was going to say, dude. Looks like a grenade for a grenade launcher. Like a crowbar. Ooh, we can pry open weak locks with it. Might save me some lock picks. Are there emissions and things that I have to be worried about, a la Stalker did? I have questions about this game world. You can activate the typewriter. What'd be really funny is after you do this like 10 times, it should like reslide it back to it should reset the heads and go ting. That's the sound of my childhood. My dad on his typewriter in his office. Okay, let me see. Hey, it worked. All right. And we're $10 richer for it. You love to see it. What's through that door right there? Let's go find out. Where does this take me? I don't know. I'm just wandering throughout the zone right now like an idiot tourist just having the time of my life. I'm really enjoying this game. Like, I don't know if there's any RPG elements to it or anything because we do have these perks and stuff down here. But, like, it says that I'm in debt, which is kind of crazy. I don't know what the debt has to do with anything. It says we're $3 million in debt. That's a considerable chunk of debt, dude. I don't know how you as a normal person get $3 million in debt. But, oh, my God in heaven.
You've got to be kidding me.
Yeah, I feel the same way about it. When a guy blows me up with an IED, I say to myself, you've got to be kidding me, too. Yeah, it looks like maybe there's emissions. I don't know. So in Stalker, depends on the version. In Stalker 2, you can only go in specific buildings that don't have wood walls for emissions. In this game, I don't know what kinds of buildings keep us... Oh my God. Okay, just use the bandage. I don't know what kind of buildings keep us safe from the emission, I guess. Did this guy just leave the map? I don't know if that's our best plan. I mean, I heard a siren go off. There was definitely a klaxon. And so, like... Is this good enough? What are those things growing out of the water? Oh, dude. Ow! You can actually hurt yourself on barbed wire. God, didn't expect that either. Okay, so if I run up against barbed wire, it's definitely going to be a little bit stingy. Gotcha. Just like real life. Is that door open? I don't know if it's just like a thunderstorm or if we're actually having an emission. I, like, clunked out for a minute inside of a building, but then I saw people walking past, and they didn't seem particularly panicked, and so it's plausible that we don't actually have to go hide inside. Okay, we got a member of the insurgency over there. Or not the insurgency, the revolution. Lockpicks, those are helpful. Bunch of papers. Not quite as helpful. I mean, unless we gotta wipe our ass or something. I mean, I'll take a 45 snubby. Anything that makes me a little bit of money, man. I'm like eking out the most meager existence ever right now. So. Okay, another bolt. Definitely be helpful if we get ourselves into an anomaly field. Okay, we'll try to jimmy all this open. What you got for me? I don't know what those are. A blank data tape. It can be read by a data tape reader. Used near a data reader console to... Okay. I think we might need that for one of those quests that we were doing. Got some 30-06 in there too. A little BAR ammo. Okay. Let's check this building over here. Looks like we've got a train station or something. Does the sidecar open? It's kind of hard to say. Like, it looks like it does. I guess you can't shoot the lock off. Can I pry the lock off? This lock is too strong to pry open. Okay. Okay, never mind. That lock is apparently the king of all locks. We've got, I don't know, where's the lock-picking lawyer when you need him, man? Where is that guy at right now? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? What are we doing in here? What are you aiming at? I mean, he's wearing red, so I think we're okay as far as factions go. Liquor's always worth decent money. Food? I mean, I do get hungry. I don't like recognize all the items just yet, so I'm not exactly sure what I'm after in a lot of cases. Free money, $6, $8. Is that healing paste? Is that what that is? Medical paste. Okay. Looks like it makes you regen like crazy fast. So, might be useful for a quick pick-me-up if we end up needing it. But this right here is Project Silverfish. Obviously not done. Like, obviously an early access game that's just starting its way down. Can I, too strong to pry up. I already broke all my lockpicks too. Just starting out its early access journey. But this is very promising. I mean, I love Stalker Gamma. If you've never played Stalker Gamma before, it is an utterly fantastic little mod for that ancient Stalker game, dude. Because I was a big Stalker fan when I was a kid too. This is one of those rare games in life. Contacts. Read Marco. Is this useful somehow? Interesting. I wonder if there's a quest to come find that or something later on. Must be. But it's obviously early along in its process, but this developer was successful enough making a complex game called Adaka that I actually kind of feel pretty confident that he's going to pull this off as well. And so while it's a little bit rough and it's a little bit loose in its opening days, doesn't really build up atmosphere super well just yet and doesn't really like give you storyline or anything else, the gameplay itself feels really good. I like the gunplay, I like the scavenging around, and it's very, very clear that they're trying to make something. Oh, dude, it's so dark in here. I need a headlamp. This is a bad idea. And for whatever reason, I can't put a gun in my right hand and a flashlight in my left hand like cops do, where you're like aiming down sight, like ready to point fire, but with the flashlight aimed underneath. Like, that's what I'd like to be able to do, but unfortunately, I guess lizards just aren't that coordinated. I will 100% be keeping an eye on this one. This is exactly the kind of thing that I like to play personally. I love Stalker Gamma, and so seeing someone in the indie community realize how dope Stalker Gamma is and be like, I'm going to take an indie crack at this, that makes me very, very, very happy because, like, definitely could use some more Stalker Gamma in my life. My name is Splattercat. I sift through the pile to find what's worthwhile in the world of indie games every single day so you don't have to. Today up on the chopping block, Project Silverfish, which I'm actually really, really digging right now. I'm loving it. Tomorrow we'll have something else hot and fresh off the indie skillet, but up until then, time for me to go, folks. Bye.